Hey guys, so it's Friday. I'm excited because I started my weekend early. I didn't go to work today. No, I didn't just skip because I felt like it. I I get paid salary, and it was the ending of this phase of the project that I'm on. And because no one else could do what I do apparently, I ended up staying up all night, overnight at the office with one other coworker of mine who was doing the data part of the project. And so since I worked for almost 2 straight days, my project manager surprisingly said that I could take a day off. He actually told me I could take yesterday off, yesterday being the ending of that 2 day period, but since the project had to be finished by 2 p.m. so that it could be demoed to the client, there was no point in taking the day off because normal people were done at 5. And I had to be there until about 5. So I just took the day off. So since I haven't had very much time lately, being the ending of that project and everything, I didn't have any food. I had like some udon noodles or something like that, and some spices, but not much else. Went to the store, got some stuff to make a really nice dinner today. I'm excited. Brussels sprouts. My plans for today, just relax. I slept in this morning. Amazing. I slept like 13 hours. But I started working on my costume some more for Halloween. I know a lot of people have been telling me it's a little early to be working on your costume, but if you knew the process that I'm going through and what I'm doing, you'd probably just call me a nerd. But if any of you have heard of paper craft, um, it's kind of a complicated form of that. Basically, what paper craft is, it's just like advanced origami, where you're making 3D shapes out of paper, and a lot of people will come up with like a piece of paper that you can print out with the designs. You cut them out, and then you glue the pieces together, like A to A, B to B, that sort of thing, and then you come up with whatever it is that you've done them. And so for a costume, it's a little more than just that because it's like mine's pretty much full body, it's armored. Um, I originally wanted to be a Marine from the game StarCraft because there was someone who made full costumes and they looked amazing. I'll share in the description. But I couldn't get that to work because uh, no one's made one of the one of those files for me to just download and print out and to make. And so I went and I actually extracted the Marine out of the StarCraft game, StarCraft 2, that is. And I was trying to convert it so that it could be made into a flat file. Flat, like taken from 3D, put down on flat like paper. And there's this really amazing program that if you've done anything with papercraft, you know of. It's called Pepakura. It's Japanese. Um, so Peppa means paper, and then Kura is like, I think it's short for craft. Kura. I'm not sure. It says on their website. You have to check. Um, so instead of being the Marine, I chose another suit because suit is what this is kind of for. Like you, you can't just make cloth with it because it's out of paper. Um, I chose Samus, and a lot of people think, oh, that's sweet, and I think it's going to be sweet, especially when I finish. But I think what's going to surprise people is that Samus is supposed to be a girl. So it should be interesting. I can show you what I have. I started before. I have part of the chest done. You can see this. So it's not just paper, it's cardstock, so it's a little bit thicker, so it won't just fall apart or anything. Start working on one of the boost jet things on the back. So that's going to be attached to the back of that. I have to make another one. And I have the helmet right back here. And this is definitely one of the cooler parts so far. It's full helmet. It's all completed. There's no neck part to it. I think I'm gonna have to be creative for that. But it's pretty sweet. And then right here, down to here, there's gonna be tubes on both sides. So it'll look like Samus. I'll have to do some modifications so it fits better. But for now, it's pretty sweet. And then after I put everything together, the next step is like hardening it and then making it so that it's not just thin like this before painting it. So I've seen two different ways, and the one that's most common is fiberglass resin. So basically, you just buy this can of the resin, and you mix it in with some hardening substance, and then you paint it on, and you have to be quick because it hardens pretty quickly. And so you just do that, and then you lightly sand it to get out any lumps or anything like that. And you do it multiple times, and then to make it even more solid, on the inside you can buy fiberglass cloth, and so you put this cloth in, and then you put the resin on top. It makes it really tough. So I'll be doing that after I finish putting all the paper together. And then the next step, obviously, is making it look pretty. So there'll be painting several coats. I'm probably going to need help getting the colors because I'm partially colorblind. Not fully colorblind, I can still see colors. Maybe in another video we'll play around with that and we'll have somebody testing me. It's kind of fun. So I'm excited about my costume. I still have a long way to go. So the shoulder pieces, the torso pieces, underneath the chest plate, the legs, and the boots. So the boots should be interesting because the boots, I have to be able to walk on them. So if I'm making them out of cardstock, then I'm gonna have to make them durable and be able to support my weight if there's any like spacing underneath my foot and the ground. So that's it for now. I'll keep you updated on my costume, and I look forward to hearing comments, seeing anything that you've done with papercraft if you've done it, or if you're interested in it, we can chat about it some more. Share with me what your weekend's going to be. And what are your plans for this weekend? Mine, just work on this and relax, make a nice dinner tonight. I can post some photos on here, or I'll start up a Google Plus or a Facebook group or something, and we can all share what our weekend plans are and some photos. Well, good talking to you guys. I hope to get some responses.